Hi, I'm Max Baker, the CEO of Illumagear, down here in LA, doing our hard hat tour of California Waste Services. And leading us on this tour is going to be Mr. Eric Casper, the president of CWS. So, Eric, you ready to take us on a tour?
Sure am.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So about how many trucks are coming in here every day, every week? What do you got going on?
On the C&D side, it's roughly 200 to 250
A day.
a day.
Awesome.
And then, of course, you have to export that material in semis. So you have an equal amount of volume going out. Now we're in the tipping area, and of course we're at 20. We run a double kick. So what you see here are two guys that are doing what we call a kick sort, and they're looking for materials that we don't want to present to the sort line. And that is big steel, big plastic, carpet, insulation, rebar, anything that would in some way stop the sort line, because if the sort line stops, there's 24 guys standing around. So what this machine is doing now is spreading the material so my guys can look at it and make sure there's nothing in there that we don't want to present to the sort line.
What's happening over here in the other parts of your yard?
That's all the finished product, and it's landfill avoidance. So in this industry, you not only want to avoid the landfill and sort your materials, you want to value add wherever you can. So with wood, we grind. You get a shipping advantage by grinding, and you're also making a product. All construction and demolition material is now recycled. It now makes economic sense when before it was mandated by the government, and the numbers didn't make sense. Now with landfills filling and the distance, this is now economical without the mandate. A little loud up here, Max. We'll take a look, then we'll get out of here.
There were a whole bunch of people standing on that line. It looked like you had almost a dozen or so people up there, if not more, pulling stuff out. What was it that they're doing?
Yeah, they're picking commodities. There's distinct commodities that each person's assigned to at each station.
Okay.
And so, again, it's landfill avoidance, and we're trying to get as much of that material off as possible and send as little as possible to the landfill. So you want to fully utilize every minute of every day to process material.
Awesome. Well, should we keep going this way?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We're in a wood grinding facility, though.
We're in the wood grinding facility and the non-ferrous sorting area, along with the baling operation. We have mixed rigid plastic and then OCC recovered cardboard. And then over behind your back, Max, is the non-ferrous sorting area.
Okay, you said you were exporting this stuff over here. Where's it going again?
These bales are going to Vietnam.
Can we go take a look over there at some of that wood pile more specifically?
We have two types, manufactured wood, and the further pile is clean building construction lumber, and that's used for making soil. Our material actually becomes bagged topsoil for Home Depot.
Nice plug on Home Depot.
That's a shear that takes our scrap and cuts it so that it is upgraded to a higher grade scrap so that it actually fits into the melting kilns over in Asia. In its current form, if it's long like this, it won't fit.
Okay.
And so what that shear does is it cuts the material down to get density for shipping, but also so that it fits inside the melters. So the biggest export from the United States is scrap. We do about 1,500 to 2,000 tons a month. We're shipping 5 to 7 containers a day. This is the ATM side of the scrap business. The moment it ships is when I get paid.
Eric, thanks for letting us tour your site. We appreciate it, and on behalf of Illumagear and Hard Hat Tours, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you, and I appreciate your product. It really is a game changer.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too.